has more clarity.
Let's talk about some active trades for today, Scott. So SOHU tanked more than 12% yesterday. What do you do today?
Well, SOHU's numbers weren't great. I've been skeptical about the stock, trying not to talk about it. If you look at the chart here, it's in a void, probably goes lower.
You want to short, though?
You could. If it breaks yesterday's low, it's probably opening below it, below 79. No reason why this thing can't go back to the lower 70s. This was a hard break, and this says avoid or get short.
All right, you were also watching Goldman yesterday, end of the day down 0.6%. You still interested?
Goldman has one of those lines in the sand. If you look here at the chart, in order for it to stay healthy or somewhat stronger, it has to hold this area. Goldman starts to break back below 133. I think the relative strength will be gone, and we could be back at these lows. Trade it long versus 133, but I don't think it's going to hold up here, but it's still intact for now. Then you have this.
Let's go to SodaStream, talking about kind of consumer staples and retail in the same sort of breath here. Up 6% yesterday. Is the rally overdone in the stock now?
This stock has been super strong. It's taking shorts out on stretchers. Thank goodness a lot of guys here have been looking for it from the long side. It was very choppy and very hard to handle. It still acts well. I wouldn't be chasing it. You know, it closed green. It's near highs. This is one that if you're long, congratulations, and I'd be just very careful trying to be shorted because there's a heavy interest there.
Would you take some profits here on this one, though?
Yes, I think you take profits in anything you have, especially if you're in a tier 2 or tier 3. Get down to tier 1 and be happy that you made some money.
YNDX down at more than 6% on Monday. Do you want to short or just avoid like a SOHU?
YNDX just broke a pattern here, and it's an avoid, maybe even a short. I'm not going to do either or. I got stopped out of my stock. You know, this was this last channel going on here. This should have been your stop once it broke below 35. Very bearish day. Now it needs more time. It tried to go. It reversed right here, signal number 1. And then here is signal number 2 as it broke this area. I would just avoid.
All right, last stock I want to talk about is Goldcorp. Reported a solid quarter, but then also guided production lower for 2011, and co-product cash costs actually increased. That's just taking an ounce of gold and just how much it costs to make that. I know you're going to tell me the chart's terrible. But what I do want to say is that their growth, I talked to the CEO on Friday, and the growth profile of growing 60% in 5 years supposedly is still on track. And he gave me an outline for how they're fixing the issues that they had. So where's a good buying opportunity that I want to know? I mean, where's that line in the sand?
Every time we talk about the miners and all the analysts say, oh, but they have such good fundamental prospects. Gold is here. They don't go up. They're below moving averages. They've been heading lower.
But Goldcorp has been one of the best performing stocks of 2011, so this could also be a healthy...
Yes, look at it right now, okay? It's at a big line in this end. This thing gets below this 47.60, and it's in trouble. Look what AEM did when it broke its level. Pow! Okay, you don't want to be in when these things break levels, below moving averages. You know, you look at the macro picture here. You know, look at the highs. Look what it broke. It's making new lows. These are avoids or they're shorts.
All right, fair enough.
Sorry.
One day you'll recommend a gold stock.
One day we'll wish upon a star.